So welcome everyone to day number 2. We will be focusing on stories today, on article stories and visual stories. So I'm very happy to see many of you joining today. For those who are connecting on Facebook who are not registered for the workshop, can just simply go to issuu.com and under webinars, you can sign up either for European or US based, depending on your time zone. So for those who are joining today, who have been registered, you will all be muted, but if you have any questions, you can simply click on the Q&A icon and type your question. I will be looking at the questions throughout the workshop, and I assigned a couple of minutes at the very end to answer these questions. We will be sending emails with slides that we are covering throughout the Issuu Academy. So you will receive these on Friday. And again, for those of you who just jumped on, we are streaming to Facebook and we are also recording this workshop. So today's workshop topics, we will be talking about Issuu stories, what these are, what are article stories and visual stories, how to create and share these. I will also tell you a bit more about some free promotion that we offer to those of you who are creating stories. And of course, I will demo everything. I will jump into the tool and show you how to do all the things that I will be showing through during the presentation. And at the very end, time for Q&A. And for those of you who would like to jump on premium annual, so even though most of the features that we will be talking about today are on a free basic plan or on all plans, if you still think that you would like to jump on premium and try out some of the paid features that are always marked with this green star, then we will be offering 20% off for a premium annual upgrade, and we will be relieving this promo code at the very end. So what we talked about yesterday, we talked about how to publish your PDF, how to upload it on Issuu, and how to get this flippable publication, how to embed this content on your website, how to use full screen video link to share in the full screen view for your readers. And we also talked about how to create a GIF, which is this very simple tool that we have that enables you to create short looping video content that you can share across your social media or in your newsletters. But why article stories are and visual stories are important, why we think that you should be creating this kind of content is because more than 60% of the online audience is on mobile. And for these people, for these readers, we think it is a good idea to share your content in this kind of format, in the format of article stories and visual stories. So here you can see how the format looks like. Also, the issue motto, the main one is create once, share everywhere. So basically what we try to make easier for you is to share your content in different formats while creating it just once. You create your PDF once, you upload it on Issuu. That's how you get the flipbook. That's how we enable you to embed it on your website to create the full screen reading experience, to create GIF, to create an article story. So it is easier for your readers to scroll down in order to read the content of your PDF. And we also enable you to create visual stories, which are these vertical videos that you can share across your social media. So let me start first with the article stories. What these are, on the right side, you can see a screenshot how the content looks on desktop and how the same content can look on the mobile screen in case you start using article stories. So it is basically your content optimized for mobile screens. You can create as many as you want to. It is a great marketing tool because it gives you more targeted content. So basically, if you might be concerned whether your cover page convert all of your readers, and you might think that not everyone might be interested, and there might be some niche groups who might be interested in something what is inside of your content, and you would like to share this kind of content, then I would suggest creating article stories for sure. Why it can also be a great content marketing tool is because you can create as many article stories as you want from this particular publication, and then you can feed your marketing calendar with these pieces. How to share article stories? You can share these and you share these as a link. It is very simple, and then everyone who opens the link, if they open it on their phone, it will look like this, and then later on I will show you how it looks on desktop. One important note is that if you upload unlisted publications, then I would suggest to avoid article stories. Why is that? It's because article stories are indexed. So just imagine that you would be publishing this content unlisted, and then you also publish an article story with it. Then the article story is indexed. So even though we have this feature of unlisted publications, we do not have a feature of unlisted article stories, and all article stories are indexed, which means these are searchable on Google. And as you can see in the article story, we always show where the article story is coming from, who is the publisher. And that's how people will be able to get to your publication, even though it is unlisted and not searchable. People will be able to get to that particular publication through the article story. So don't create article stories for unlisted publications. In case you are selling your content with the digital sales, so with the feature of digital sales that we have on Issuu, we do suggest creating article stories. These can work great as a teaser, and I will show you an example of So Young magazine who is using these. I think they use in general 2 or 3 article stories just to tease the audience, so then they go and purchase the publication. This is how the article stories look on your publisher workspace, on your publication workspace. So you can always see the desktop view of the publication, and how these individual pieces can look on mobile screens. On the right side, you can see what is the status. It can either be published or draft, and you can further edit the article stories. You can share them, or you can delete them if you do not want them to appear there. By appearing there, I mean that the article stories are also listed below of your publication on issuu.com. So with this, you can basically, it works as a kind of a table of contents. So your readers can have a look what is inside. You can show them what is behind the cover. In case you are not editorial, if you are not a magazine or a newspaper, but you, for example, have a catalog or a brochure, introduction brochure, for example, or a catalog of your products, you can basically list anything. You can list products, you can list interviews, you can list anything that is inside of your PDF. So these are article stories, and one thing that I would like to highlight is that we partner with Apple News, and we are always searching for some nice content that our publishers create. So in case you feel like creating article stories and you would like us to push these to Apple News, we can do so. You just need to follow us on it's either Facebook or Twitter, or LinkedIn, or yeah, we are also tracking Instagram. But if you start creating article stories, remember, and if you share these article stories, just remember to use this hashtag Issuu Stories. And we suggest creating something between 5 to 10 stories for your publication. And if you share this across your Facebook, just remember to add this hashtag. And if we think it is good to go to Apple News, we can easily push it there. So that's a free promotion option for you. The second format that I would like to talk about, the second feature that we will be covering today, are visual stories. And these are very cool videos that are very useful for your social media campaigns. It is a video format that you can use for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn also now has stories. You can share this either as a link, or you can download it and use it as MP4 video. That's how you use it for stories. It is, as you can see, a video teaser. And I can see a question coming in and asking if you can link it to some URL. So I think what you refer to is this swipe up option. So it depends on the social media channel that you are using. So as I'm saying here, at least with Instagram, you need to have at least 10,000 followers. If you would like to add this CTR, this swipe up or read more. So what we can provide you is the MP4 video. We cannot provide you this option to have it clickable or swipe up. We don't have that, but it very much depends on the social media channel that you will be using and on your audience. So some social media channels have some requested amount of followers in case you would like to have this opportunity to have this call to action button. Why we also think that visual stories are a great feature for you to use. You can basically convert your content into this kind of vertical video within minutes. So what I said before with the Issuu, we want to make your life easier. We want to help you convert your PDF into different formats. Share once, create once, share everywhere, and for visual stories, you basically do not need an let's say intern to help you out and create, or an externist to help you out and create this kind of visuals, this kind of videos. You can create these yourself on Issuu platform within a couple of minutes. Again, if you are using unlisted publications, we do not suggest creating visual stories because these are also indexed and searchable by Google. So yeah, here it is. Here's just a simple publication, how you go and upload it on Issuu, and this is the view that you get. And with article stories and visual stories, we want to get you this kind of a new format that you can be sharing with your audience. Let me now jump into the tool and let me demo everything. You also have a look at some questions. Okay, so let me go to a publication that I usually showcase. Which is this one. So this is the publication that I uploaded on Issuu. This is the flipbook. Here's the publication preview. And here on the right side is the list of article stories that I would like to show you now. So you can see that I'm basically creating an article story from every articles, or from any spread where the article is located. And altogether, I have 12 of these. And how to create more? You simply need to click on this Create New Story. You will be sent to Article Stories Editor. And let me go in and create an article story about social sharing. So here we are, sent to the Article Stories Editor. Let me just rewrite the title, as we said, social sharing, right? And if we go in here, you can see that we pulled all the images and all the text from the left side. You can move stuff up and down. You can delete what you do not want to appear there. You can also change the font to either paragraph, headline, quote. Quote looks especially very, very nice. And you can also add a new segment at the very bottom and write anything that you would like to. And you can also add some of the sections from the left side, and of course rewrite these, move stuff up and down, split everything. And if you're happy with how everything looks like, then I would suggest go to settings, add the title, add the description. This is always good for your SEO. So let me use something from here. Rewrite it a bit. And you can also select a category. So let's say art and entertainment. And here on the preview, you can have a look how everything looks like. You can still edit it here a bit. So let's say that I would like to use another header image. How about this one? Can play around a bit, and once everything is updated, you can go and either click save or click publish. So in my case, I will go ahead and I will publish. I will publish it, and here is the link to the article story that you can share. So basically, if you share this across your social media, everyone who opens it on their desktop, they will see this version. It is very similar to the mobile view, which basically looks like this experience. Let me close it, and we will actually be able to see this particular article story that I just created in here. So always at the top, we say how much time the reader is going to spend on the article story. And also, as I showed you before, they will be able to see where the article story is coming from and who is the publisher. They can also go to the next story from here, and the next one, and the next one, and just be reading your own content. The article stories can be also pretty useful because we recently made a change for everyone who is on premium plan. Until recently, we had this read more section on the right, and maybe if you already are on premium, you noticed this change. So it is pushed at the bottom. So the read more has been pushed under the reader. And in case you use article stories, this might be a good chance for you to add more of your own content, because now when we push the suggestions down, we give your readers a chance to engage with your content more if you create the article stories. So that can be another reason why to go ahead and create article stories, because then your readers will have even more content to engage with on the page just below the reader, just below your publication. So these were article stories, and I would also like to show you visual stories with the same article publication. So in here, you can see that I created plenty, and I would like to first maybe show you how these work. So if we go here, I would like to show you how these look like if you share these as a link. So this is how they look. They basically work as a teaser. And I would like to also show you how to create these. You can also see that here we offer the description of the visual story, and you can also go as the reader, you can go to that particular publication and read more from there. So how to create a visual story? You can either hit this plus button in here, or you can click on visual stories in the left-hand menu. So we will be sent to the Visual Stories editor, and because this works as just a teaser, it doesn't matter what pages you will be selecting in here. So let me select something, some nice visuals from here. Then you click on Create Visual Story. You will be sent to the editor. We offer 3 different styles: Voice, Inspire, and Engage. This tool is a bit heavier compared to article stories. And let me just close these. So you will have the opportunity to select either Voice or Inspire or Engage. I would say that Voice was the very first one that we introduced, and under preview you can see how it looks like. If you want something more slow, you can go and select Inspire. It is much slower as you can see, and you can also go and see how the Engage one looks like. So you can see that you can be also adding your own logo in there. And let me maybe try to use this one. If you go under assets in here, you can see that we pulled the images from the pages, and we also pulled the text from the pages. And in here, you just need to use the drag and drop. And in case this is the logo that we have, you just need to drag and drop it on the logo placement. The same here. You can move with the boxes up and down. You can move with the pages. If you want to have more pages, you just copy the existing one and you drag and drop a new picture. You can rewrite everything. And if you go under settings, again, add the title, add the description, and under preview, you can see how the visual story is going to look like. And if you're satisfied with the look, you click on Create a Story. Let me maybe now jump into some examples. So this is one Canadian publication that I really like to showcase, because you can see they are creating article stories. Let me select this particular one. It looks amazing. It always opens the article story in a new tab. If you go back, it opened the also the publication, that particular spread. You can see actually that they are using videos inside of their publications. This is something that we covered yesterday. And I would also like to show you how their visual stories look like. So it is this, this kind of teaser. Also, before I mentioned that when we were talking about article stories, that our selling publishers also use article stories. So here it is. Here's an example of So Young Magazine and how they use article stories in order to tease their readers, so they feel like buying this particular publication. So that's a good idea in case you are selling your content on Issuu. Here's another publisher who is using article stories. Alice Brigham, they have catalogs. Also, I can see that they have videos inside of their content. And in this particular catalog, they also have some articles that they recreated into article stories. So you can see that even though you are not having a magazine, but a catalog, it is there's an opportunity for you to create this kind of content. Article stories. Let's go back, and I can see that the visual story has been assembled. If we go and hit share, now it has been shared. It is live, so you can either just copy this link and share it. It will look like this. What else you can do? You can share it also directly to social media or to your email as a link. If you want to share it to Instagram, it is unfortunately not possible to share your videos or your content to Instagram from desktop. You need to use your phone. So for that, we are using this way that you can simply scan this code, and if you do that, it will be scanned to your phone, and from there you will be able to share this story to your Instagram directly. What else you can do is you can also download the video and then share it somehow via AirDrop or via email anywhere you want, and then use it from there to as stories. Let me jump back to the presentation. Let me have a look. Okay, there are some questions. So one is, how many article story do you suggest creating? So I think you can start with 3, and you can really create as many as you want. Maybe 15 might be enough. Yeah, but really, it is up to you. Something between 3 to 10 is usually what we see, but sky is the limit here, and you can create as many as you want. We also have one free promotion for everyone who is attending Issuu Academy. So in case you would like us to feature your stories on Issuu for free, just share these across your social. So for example, if you will be sharing your article story on Facebook, just in the description field, write about what you are sharing, and then at the very end, use this hashtag my issue story. If the marketing team finds it, and we keep an eye on this hashtag, they have this opportunity to feature you on our article stories landing page. And of course, this can be for free, so some free promotion for you. If you would like us to have a look and push you to Apple News, use this issue stories hashtag. So these are these 2 hashtags that you can use for some free promotion. And in the beginning, I mentioned that if you are on free basic plan, or if you do not have a paid plan on Issuu yet, or if you do not have a plan on Issuu yet, what we offer is 20% off for premium, for annual plan, and this will be for the first year. So if you will be upgrading, then right before you hit pay, you have this opportunity to type in the promo code, which is Academy here in red. What are the premium features? So you can embed on your website, you can use full screen video link, you can add videos directly on the pages of the publication. You have full access to statistics, something that we will be showing tomorrow, and you have 12 publications per year that you can also schedule ahead. We have detected links, and there are no ads around the reader, no read more around the reader. And if someone opens it in full screen, also there are no ads. So we are at the end. I would like to ask you to spend 1 minute on the post-webinar survey. So there are these 3 questions. It can be very helpful for us if you answer the survey. And for those of you who haven't registered but watched the workshop either on Facebook or via the recording, then you can just go to issuu.com under webinars. You will be able to sign up either for the US or EU time zone workshops, and we will be happy to see you here. So here you can see again what we cover throughout the academy. So on Tuesday, the first day, we cover how to publish. We also talk a bit about SEO, how to add your videos inside, and how to add your links, how to share, how to embed, use the full screen reader link, how to create GIFs. Today we talk about article stories and visual stories, and Thursday is focused on statistics, and we will also make a short summary on sharing. So thanks again, and hope to see most of you tomorrow, and it was great to have you here, and take care. Bye.